Hey everyone, I've been trying to find some videos on fixing an Audi A8 air ride and realized there wasn't anything out there that was very good besides some poorly shot videos and a rough estimation on the forums. So I'm going to do a quick breakdown on everything, and that way you guys can know. This is a 2006 Audi A8. And I'm going to go over all the air ride components that I know of. I'm not going to go into the valve assemblies or anything like that because from my research I haven't really seen too many of those go bad. But let's get to it. Okay, the first part is getting to the relays. The relay and the fuse, which you can see I have my dash apart right here. And to get the dash apart, you have to take this top trim off. So there's a little piece that is just clipped in. So you have to pry it out. You'll see the little straight clips there and there. So you want to make sure to pull it straight out. Then all of this needs to come off as well. The card holder cover is right here. And you have to take this off first. So you'll open this up, and then it slides to the side, one way or the other. Let's see here. It is going to go towards the driver's side, and it unclips and then comes off. Then you can close it, and the same thing as the other piece. You'll take this whole section off of the entire dash. And then you're going to have one plug to undo, and that is right there. And that is the passenger side airbag and all of that. All the buttons up here run through that. And you can see the connector right here. Once you get that done, you're going to have a screw that is right here holding the dash up. You're going to have a screw right here holding the dash up, so one on each side of the steering wheel. You have one right here, and one underneath the dash, which screws in through the bottom to right here. So it's pretty simple to get to. Once you have this off, which the easiest way I found is actually pulling this corner down first, and then the whole thing sort of just tips down out of the way and then slides forward. Be careful taking this off because that is an airbag. So don't just try and throw stuff around. You don't want to mess with that. And then once you get that off, you can get inside here. And you'll see I have a relay that's now a 645. The original will say 373. And this is the first part that I noticed was wrong in my car. It's not the numbering. Numbering doesn't matter. The 645 I actually found for $9 brand new, where this one they were wanting $20. They're both the exact same. It's a 40 amp 12 volt relay. And this is the cover for it, because mine burnt up and got stuck. Once the relay got stuck, nothing could turn the pump off, so my pump ran for about 2.5 to 3 hours until I could actually figure out how to get all of this apart, get to the relay, and you can't worry about trying to pull the fuse because the fuse is up here. So you still have to pull your entire dash apart to save your air ride, which mine, the pump ended up eating itself, so that wasn't too good. Very terrible fault on Audi's part, that you have to dig into the dash to get to these critical parts. So I'll show you what my relay looks like here. And open it up, took it apart, and you can see that that contact and this contact right here is completely burnt, which these normally set together like that and then it closes, but they were actually melted together, and I had to pry them apart, and then I sanded them down so that I could attempt to test the pump to see if the pump actually worked still. I didn't have any seals left on the pump because it ran for so long, so I had to redo the pump. So now that we know where the relays and everything are, I'll move on to where the pump is. Okay, I just sealed this up, but the pump is immediately behind your driver's side fog light, and it's underneath. So I'll see if you can see underneath it. No, sorry, forgot I put the cover back on. It's directly under here. You'll have to take this off. You'll have to take this out, the fog light out, and to make it easier, if you unscrew this panel back here, there's 2 screws here, and there's also one of the little pins, which mine was missing one here, but there's another one back in further. So you'll have to remove all of those, and then you'll need some 10mm tools to be able to get the 3 bolts and nuts apart to drop the pump out. Once you have the pump out, it's pretty easy to get one of the repair kits, and I ended up replacing all of the seals and the piston ring. So a lot of work for not much. I mean, all that happened was I noticed my pump kept running, and you can see that it took a while for my parts to come in because all my rotors rusted. But other than that, if you guys have any questions, I can see what I can do to answer them, and I'll post this on the forum with a write-up, and that is it. One of the things to watch for is, for the pump, I wanted to make sure it was running, so I actually pulled it completely out, hooked it up to a 12-volt source. It ran, but it would not pressurize. A lot of people were saying that you have to have the return hose connected, which that is false. I have tested it with the valve assembly in it, and it'll pressurize on the high pressure line, even if the other side is not connected. So, just another false fact that someone tried to throw out there. You do not have to have anything on the low pressure side, which when you pull it out, you'll see it's like a really soft, squishy tube. The high pressure side is a very small, hard tube that you have to watch out for, and don't break them when you're pulling it out, because that tube goes all over the place. So you don't want to break anything. Just be really careful, because all the rest of the parts get much more expensive from there. And yeah, that's about it. So we'll see you guys later.